It's your boy and Gordon in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today's video is really special because we are going to we've got a new mic. Just let me know if you guys, if you guys believe in the recording. If it's better, do let me know in the comment section. How did you feel about it? But the mood is very off because we lost the North London derby yesterday. Now, the problem is that the 3 points were there for the taking. I mean, it was pretty much clear that the game was really going, who could counter attack the best. That was the biggest thing that I was expecting Arsenal to do, but that never happened. But it was really sad because when I saw the lineup, it was Martinez, Mustafi, Luis, Kolasinac. I think we were doing just enough. Bellerin, Ceballos, Xhaka, TNA. It was decent four-line midfield, but then there was the front three. And that Aubameyang goal was just like, I think, I actually imagined if Lacazette's legs were cannons, because that was a rocket of a shot. If Lloris had come across and actually tried to stop it, I think that would have ripped his head off. It had so much power, it has so much venom. And the problem is, 137 seconds later, we lost the lead completely because one big mistake from Sead Kolasinac, and that's it. Spurs was ready to pounce upon it. But let's just not talk about it. 5 of the last 6 goals Harry Kane has scored against Arsenal have come from the penalty spot. Only Alan Shearer, 7, has scored versus Everton, and he has scored more penalties against one single opponent than Kane against Arsenal. Well, that did not happen. I was really happy that the whole fact that Arsenal did not concede a penalty that Harry Kane had to convert. But moving on. Before the game, Granit Xhaka had a special message. He said, "It's a massive game. We want to give you the 3 points. We want to give you the fight. We want to give you the points because I know how difficult it is for you guys not to be there in the stadium." A special matchday message was there from Granit Xhaka, but that did not happen. But let's just move on with it, because during the halftime, it was 1-1 each, with 6 shots each taken by both teams. On target, Tottenham had 4 shots, Arsenal had 2. Passing accuracy, 87% each. Possession, 48% Tottenham, 52% Arsenal. And Hector Bellerin had completed 3 take-ons in the first 20 minutes against Tottenham, as many as any other player on the pitch combined. Well, not only this, Arsenal completed 7 take-ons in the first half against Spurs, with 5 of them from Nicolas Pepe and Hector Bellerin. No doubt they're targeting Ben Davies. They were doing that, but let's see. Well, since Mikel Arteta was appointed, Arsenal have dropped 15 points from winning positions, more than any other team in the Premier League according to Opta. Well, not only this, let's talk about more. 45% of the goals Arsenal have conceded this season have come from set pieces, the highest percentage in the Premier League. So, everybody knows that our kryptonite is set pieces. We're not good at defending them. And here's the biggest reason. Sead Kolasinac is only programmed to turn back and pass it to David Luiz. Here are 25 of the 29 passes that he made were successful. It was a backward pass. So you can understand he's only there to just guide the defense and just keep the ball in possession. And that's it. And he made a big mistake, big mess of that pass to David Luiz, which led to the first goal of Tottenham. And Arsenal had 87% possession in the second half, and 2 big mistakes that led to the goal. But Arsenal tweeted out that they are heartfelt Emiliano Martinez. They say that Emiliano Martinez, another big save. Kane and Son get in behind, but our goalkeeper makes a brilliant stop to prevent the hosts taking the lead. Unbelievable. Charles Watts actually tweeted out that Arteta said, "I'm disappointed, frustrated and sorry for the boys, but if you give the 2 goals away that we have given, it's very difficult. When we had more control and everything was looking like we were gaining more momentum and getting closer to winning the game, we conceded the goal." And talking about Mesut Ozil, he was asked about Mesut Ozil, Mikel Arteta said he is still in the same position and we will manage everything internally. I have nothing to say. I think that's the best part in terms of if you want to support the player, just not like Mourinho, go into the media and actually start ranting about the player. It's better you just have to speak to the player and keep it inside the club. That would be the best thing to do. Well, moving on. Well, talking about Dan Critchlow, no Arsenal midfielder. He actually tweeted out that no Arsenal midfielder has made more than 1 big chances in the league this season. This is the tally. Ceballos, 1 big chance. Ozil has 1. Xhaka has 1. Guendouzi has 1. Willock has 1. The problem is Smith Rowe has made 4 on his January loan to Huddersfield. Unbelievable. Well, moving on, Jose Mourinho had this to say after the game. He says, to be honest, I think Mikel Arteta has found a way for them to play and to be stable and to improve. They are improving. We felt we should adapt slightly to them, and I think we did very well. Tierney and Bellerin usually reach the last third, and how well they were controlled today. I think we were very dominant at that level. He's completely right, isn't it? Well, moving on. This is the official excerpt. Ian Wright tweeted out this meme of Will Smith. Yes, that was the whole feeling of all the Arsenal fans all over the world, and Ian Wright is not wrong with that. Well, Mikel Arteta says this is the whole transcript. What he said, we are really, really sad. We wanted to give our fans a moment of glory and happiness. We tried our best. I'm really, really proud of the players to play the way we played. I've never seen them before dominate the opponent and nullify them as much as I've seen today. We gave them a goal again and we conceded a set piece, and at that level, you cannot do it. The game was ours. We had total control. We generated enough chances. Small details cost us. That's one of the biggest parts we have to improve as a team. Talking about defensive errors, Arteta said we will keep trying to improve and coach them and get that out of their head as much as possible. But it happened today, and when it happens in big games, normally the margin is not that big to win games. Jose Mourinho has never, let me remind you that, has never lost a home game against Arsenal. He has won 6 and drawn 4. This was one of the biggest wins for in the recent the run of form that Tottenham are in. They beat Everton. I think this is a very good victory for them. Dani Ceballos completed more passes, 40 passes, and made more ball recoveries, that is 6, than any other player in the first half versus Spurs. He was influential, but actually, he was, for me, I think he was dead for the first 20 minutes. He was. There was no Arsenal midfield then. Well, 2 Tottenham Hotspur players have scored double figures in the Premier League this season. Harry Kane has 13 and Son Heung-min has 10. Alexander Lacazette has scored 3 goals against Tottenham Hotspur, the joint most he has against a Premier League side. Well, Arsenal just didn't get enough time to enjoy his goal though. Jamie Redknapp noticed what Granit Xhaka did for Alexander Lacazette's goal versus Tottenham. Well, here's what the pundit said. He says, it's a poor piece of play by Serge Aurier, not a great header. He gets up too close slowly. It's a poor touch and he needs to win the tackle. He doesn't win it and the ball falls to Lacazette, who just fits that so well. It's just pure everything you'd want in a strike. The technique is good. He gets his head over the ball. It's just unstoppable. A beautiful strike. The ball came to him so quickly. Granit Xhaka does him a favor as he just gets in the way of Aurier. He just steps across him. That buys Lacazette a fraction of a second to get a shot away. Otherwise, Aurier might have been able to get back to slide tackle. He hits it so hard, no chance for the goalkeeper. Well, Malang Sarr, linked last week with Arsenal, who is a centre-back on a free, is attracting big interest from Torino from Italy. But Atalanta and Fiorentina are also following the situation as well as clubs in the Bundesliga. Emiliano Martinez tweeted out, "This one hurts." Oh my God, it hurt. I mean, Emiliano Martinez can keep his head up high. He had played this game so well, and I totally believe in him. But let's see. Dani Ceballos tweets out, "We've given all we got, but it wasn't our day. We feel sorry for the fans, but there is no time for regrets. From now on, we have to focus on winning all remaining matches. We will work hard until the end. Forever Gunners, @Arsenal, hashtag Premier League, hashtag Forever Gunners." Well, yes, this was the whole situation. We don't like it, but this is what it is. We just can't ignore that, can we? Well, out of the 5 times under Arteta, Arsenal played this front 3 of Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe. We played 5, lost 3, well, that is against Olympiacos, Spurs and Brighton now, 1 against Manchester United, draw against Crystal Palace, and we thought that this would be a lethal trio up the attack, but that never happened, did it? Well, let me give you a piece of information. Thomas Partey put this on his Instagram. "Important win for the team. Next year we will play again at the Champions League." So it's pretty much clear that he's trying. That this could be 2 different meanings to it. Number one, it could mean that at least Atletico Madrid is going to play Champions League next season, but this does not be. This also means that maybe Atletico Madrid is where he wants to stay. It could mean that way. It could not mean that way. Anything it could be, but I think that was what we want to say. But moving on, let's talk about something really huge. Xhaka and Ceballos set a solid foundation for Arsenal, but when it comes to the final ball, they are solely lacking. The combined XG value of the chances they created is 0.09. And the only real creator in the squad brings with him even more dilemmas, because another stat to illustrate this point is Xhaka and Ceballos combined XA for the Premier League season is 2.40. That's only slightly better than Callum Chambers, who has 2.24 in 14 games. So you can understand the whole creativity that should come from the midfield is definitely not coming enough in the recent games. Well, that is really sad to hear, isn't it? We need to create more, but more than that, we need to be participating more in terms of showing good defensively. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes to this platform every single day, twice. Do let me know in the comment section if you see any improvement in the audio levels of this video. And also let me know what you guys feel about the whole situation with Malang Sarr. And would you believe Arsenal are requiring a centre back? Just let me know in the comment section. And also in the next video we're going to talk about the financial implications of if Arsenal don't get into the Europa or Champions League. Oh, I'm not even talking about Champions League, but if you don't get any European competition, what will happen with Arsenal? Everything about that in the next video. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe.